I am here to ask you for your prayers, for your support, for your efforts, because I have decided to run for President of the United States.
Ohio Governor John Kasich makes it official, becoming the 16th Republican candidate to throw his hat in the ring.
And I said, well, you know, people are going to have a lot more money than I am. And they looked at me and they said, but you got statistics. You got statistics.
The former congressman says he has the right resume to serve as commander-in-chief.
Big ideas change the world. Big ideas change the world.
Ohio Governor John Kasich has proven himself a winner in Ohio, elected 2 times in the all-important Buckeye Battleground State. And good evening, I'm Mike Dardis.
And I'm Cherie Pallel. Yeah, Governor Kasich told his life story at his alma mater, Ohio State, today. WLWT News 5's John London was there for the big announcement.
Now, there's a football analogy in his choice of backdrop. Ohio State University, his alma mater, came from way down in the polls to win a national championship last year. He's been studying the political playbook, and you could title it The Ohio Story. He runs with a Renaissance man resume. One-time host at Fox News, former investment banker, author, McKees Rock's PA, son of a mailman, 9-term congressman, and now governor of a significant swing state, also known as Ohio.
Tax cuts of $5 billion, the largest in the country.
Making his presidential push official, Kasich says he'll apply the lessons of the heartland to straighten out D.C. To convince primary voters, he will tell and sell and tell again the Ohio story.
It's not about numbers. It's about vision. It's about values. And we do not have the right, as grown-ups, to ring up debts to suit ourselves and pass them on to the next generation. We don't have that right.
His conservative credentials do not carry over into some circles. His embrace of Common Core and expansion of Medicaid still rankle those to his far right. Ohio Democrats gathered across High Street to call him out as a political charlatan. But in this jammed Ohio Union crowd, there were no takers.
He does what he says he's going to do. He does think big. I like his vision for Ohio.
I love what he said about family values. I loved what he said about building up the military.
I'm a person that doesn't like to spend a lot of money, but in this case, national security climbs to the very top of the heap because we must be strong and we must assume our role as leaders of the world.
To skeptics who don't even grudgingly grant him underdog status, Kasich delighted today in his recurring theme.
And we proved them wrong again, and we balanced that federal budget.
You can start the frequent flyer mileage count right now. The governor's headed for New Hampshire. He'll have 5 campaign appearances there tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. In Columbus tonight, John London, WLWT News 5.
Now, the Republican governor joins 15 other candidates hoping to capture the GOP nod. 3 of them are also sitting governors.
So the top 10 will be able to participate now in the first GOP debate, and that'll be next month in Cleveland.